What's up, YouTube, man? I'm back with another video, man. Listen, man, this is crazy, bro. Like, I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, bro, because y'all know I talk about the ladies a lot, and I talked about being on the phone yesterday, but, I feel like sometimes we're going to get back to that topic, probably even later today, I'm going to talk on it more, but it's funny, like, I just want to talk about distractions because, everything in this universe is, I always say vibration. People could fight me on that if they want, but that's what I think. That's what I see. That's how I feel, man. And everything is vibe. And you know, the reason why most people fail in life is not always because they're not good. It's typically not because they're incapable or not good enough. But what it really be is ignorance and you know just like sheer like positioning, like, because everybody, like, we're all organisms, and if you think about an organism, each organism, and we're about to get scientific a little bit, biological a little bit, each organism belongs, like, say you plant something, you plant seeds, each field or seed, needs its own space, and if it's too close to each other, then they will grow in a way where it's kind of dysfunctional. If there's space, you have space and opportunity in what we call a field to grow. Now, you look at a lot of people where the most stuff happens, it be in apartment buildings, typically, like where people living on top of each other, very close to each other, and there's a lot more arguments. There's a lot more dysfunction where you got littler space. If you live in a mansion or something, argument might be more likely to not take place because you know, motherfucker live 2 floors and two 20 doors down from you. You like, I ain't see this motherfucker in 2 3 days. I'm not about to just argue. But if you see like people rooms be like this, you feel me? So like you naturally can hear a person's voice when you wake up in the morning. That's why I was mad this morning. I wake up almost every morning hearing somebody on the phone. And that bothers my spirit, you know what I'm saying? And what I say, the vibration, right? Because we're spiritual. And your mind is connected to your spirit, and your spirit is connected to your mind. These two things are like a revolving door. Your spirit and your mind goes like this, like a well-oiled machine. If you work on your spirit, your mind will become clear. If you cleanse your mind, then your spirit will feel better. They work together, conjunction. That's why a lot of these Satanists and devils don't mind. You ever get around somebody and they'll say something negative in a positive moment? You're in a positive moment. They look dead at you and know you're in a positive moment. They say something negative or to counteract or bring balance, which is a more, you know, tricky word to put there because it makes it seem like, I was just saying this or I ain't mean to rub you the wrong way. These people like to play in this elusive territory. You know, a lot of people fail in life because of their surroundings. They don't have what other people have, and that's just the bottom line. I'm not here to make a sob story or just to complain, but I'm really here to just say, like, at the end of the day, a lot of people going to be mad when you turn your life around. A lot of people going to be mad when you find answers to things that people either A, didn't even find answers to themselves, or B, it's a whole lot of competition on this planet. Like, that's what, I can't help but to realize and see, you know what I'm saying? It's funny because as I go on this lifestyle coaching journey, I get a lot of my memory gets stronger, because certain healthy things I do strengthens my memory. And I start to look at past events and be like, damn, competition used to be somewhat healthy, as we thought, like, saying playing basketball, tennis, running, uh, musical chairs, shit like that. There is a such thing as healthy competition, but there is a such thing as unhealthy competition. there can't be healthy competition without unhealthy competition. So what I found is like, example, motherfuckers will see you in a situation where you're struggling and literally try to kick you while you're down. See, and that's the thing that goes swept under the rug in like society. It's always meant to look like everything is good, like everything is beautiful. But when you really look at how people be getting treated when they going through shit, it be and someone could argue like that's nature, right? That's nature. So it's still not meant to be even addressed or even mad at. But and I'm not mad either about how people treat me when I'm in situations, but you just really gotta pay attention and peep shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, we talk about a lot of dating stuff on this channel, and I notice how linked or connected your dating life is to the shit I'm talking about in this video. Like, just like your vibe and your energy and your health. Like, a motherfucker could really chase women and get better with women, but still be chasing them. And another guy, because I realized the other day, I'm like, bro, all I really gotta do is keep working on my health, eating healthy. And like when I was younger, women would just they'll fall into place. Like, it ain't no chasing shit. And it never was. But the game is still the game, but like, meaning you could get better talking on the phone, you can get better texting, and you can get better at just risen these females up, like conversation skills. That's really all it is. And the way you dress a little bit, like, ain't nothing changed since the 80s and the 90s. It's how you dress, your hairstyle, your swag, your willingness and your ability. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, how much energy and health you got is directly connected to how much ass you gonna get. Because that shit it just translates over into the day. It just translates over into it. Like, even this video, like, people talk about, oh, you wouldn't have women if you wasn't making money. People always say that to like about like famous people, but if you don't realize it, the amount of energy it take to actually get famous or actually become somebody. That's why a woman gonna look at that and be like, oh, he's a man, because he not over here playing video games all day and eating nachos and shit and wasting his money. It's certain little signifiers. Put it like that. Signifiers. It signifies certain things. Some things signify health. Some things signify non-health. And it goes back to evolutionary just how women think. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why, yeah, like, but I'm not gonna make it seem like your mouthpiece ain't the thing, because it is. Because if you just go to the gym, but you're born, you might get the girl, you're gonna reel her in, but you're not gonna really keep her at all. So like, it's yin and yin. You gotta have both. And like I said, when you start fixing your life and trying to put this shit together and make it make sense, you just gotta really have an eye for like the fact that competition is really real, and people, you really can't trust a lot of people, which makes it even more difficult to keep going higher and higher, because it's like um, people get envious and people get greedy, and people really feel like, in a lot of cases, that you don't deserve the shit you got, basically. Or you always got to watch for that person, like, oh, you wouldn't have this if it wasn't for me, or da da da. You always got to watch for that sleight of hand. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be somebody who just feel like you owe them something. And it's funny because people will literally, you know what I'm saying, forget about you if you wasn't grinding. Like, if you was just, people will let you fall off the face of the earth. Like, you feel me? And but when you start working on yourself, then it's like, oh, let me call this person, or let me do this. Like, I don't know. I just feel like people, human behavior. You know what I'm saying? Let me write that down real quick, man. Human behavior. That's really what I'm really addressing a little bit in this video. I just feel like it's funny. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it or nothing, bro. But I just, it's sometimes you just have a realization like, oh shit, like motherfuckers really is some funny acting people. Like, and some people might think that I'm somewhat funny acting. And I really just don't think I am. Like, and it's so weird. And that's why I bring it to this channel, because like it's a lot of shit that I can't say to people in my environment because they're gonna start to look funny and start making faces and start thinking this and thinking that. And it's like, bruh, I'm sitting here beating a dead horse, talking to somebody who's a total malignant narcissist and trying to get them to empathize with the shit I'm talking about. These motherfuckers is not gonna listen. But when I bring it to y'all, y'all might y'all might see where a brother coming from. So it's just a different energy. But like I said, God will bless you with a channel. God will bless you with a girlfriend. God will bless you with other outlets that he see that, from a bird's eye view, you need or needed growing up. Because a lot of niggas really don't need no girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? I jumped into relationships early in life, and them shits gonna always end in a train wreck because you still a little boy. If I'm still growing as a man now at 29, then at 19, there's no possible way that I was a man. I was just a boy. And it's like motherfuckers will put stipulations and the same rules on that young boy that they putting on somebody who really got uncles, fathers, you know what I'm saying? Like just two different lifestyles. I'm outside with the bros and we running around. That's two totally different things. I just feel like I ain't here to make a sob story. I'm just here to say, man, like a lot of this shit, YouTube, like I wouldn't been able to be this consistent if my mindset wasn't really just fuck everybody. Like, you feel me? And not even in a negative way, on some healthy shit. Like, it's just like I really stopped. Like, I had a last YouTube channel. That YouTube channel really propped me to do this YouTube channel, because on that was my first YouTube channel that I got monetized on. And it really helped me see, like, bro, a lot of the shit that you want to talk about or gonna talk about, like I said, the people in your direct environment are going to judge you if you bring that shit to them talking. Like, I'm talking about God on my other channel. If I brought that to my people, they going, oh, well, he all into this God stuff now. I mean, but he still walk around and talk to me crazy, knowing good and well they provoking you to talk to them crazy. So it's like people are just eating off of your pain. Like, they're not. It's not like they're. It's not like you're really talking to them crazy. They need you to talk to them crazy. They're making you talk to them crazy, and they're going out their way to make sure you keep talking to them crazy, because they're talking to you crazy and disrespecting you, but they never say, but you know what? I did say this to him too, so maybe blah 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 blah. Nah, nah, nah. They need to keep the people thinking that you're disrespectful. And look, I'm 29, right? So I'm a grown man. So even if I violate somebody, I could do it, right? But you gonna paint me as a kid too? Like, like I don't know. People just got their ways of manipulation, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't really, you can't be mad at it, bro. That's what it is, bro. You can't be mad because once you in your feelings, and that's what y'all probably getting in this video, but I'm not in my feelings. It's just this is just addressing certain things. Like a lot of videos I make, I'm just addressing shit for myself. I'm just putting it on the camera, but I'm addressing shit for myself, because when I see this shit in real time again, I already told myself I'm just gonna walk away from certain shit. Like, not even gonna tolerate certain shit. Like, I got an uncle that don't even really talk a lot. He just come out his room when he feel like it. Like, he already know people ain't really, rap too tight. You know what I'm saying? Because people think they is, but they really not. Like, and me being young and naive, you'll think because it's your family or this person's older and people older than you that they really rap tight. But it's obvious, bro, that they not. You feel me? And even if they rap tight, but they rapped in a way where they're all about themselves. And even though they're rap tight, they're gonna say some shit, but it's more so a biased statement. Like, it really got more to do with them than it got to do with helping you do anything. So it's like I said in the other video, man, like I could collab with people on my channel and shit, you know, and a lot of people always wonder like why black people don't ever pull together and do nothing. And it's like you can't, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can, but you know, a lot of the times it don't make any sense to do it because like it's just a waste of time. Like, you know, look, I don't got this far on my own. Like I said, my other YouTube channel taught me that you can do that shit on your own. I used to think I needed people and I'm about to collab and shit. Shit is a waste of time. You know what I mean? If somebody got a good vibe, of course they're gonna make it on the channel. But you know, I just be like just thinking like, you know, people really weird, and then they make me act weird in response to them being weird, and then they think I'm weird. You know, and it's like a cycle of judgment, and it's like, you know, in reality, I'm just not trying to really be around you at all at that point. And so, you know, like I said, a lot of people they try to judge you as a form of control, manipulation. You know, I grew up, like I said, in a house full of women. Like, so I really feel like I need my own crib. I really feel like when I get my, and this is real shit, I feel like when I get my own crib, that's going to be the last straw. Because then I'm really only visiting, you know, a lot of people. I'm not really, like, I think that my problem is I'm living in they shit, you feel me? And it's like, even though I could stop talking to you and just walk by you and shit like that, women are so petty that they're gonna open up that can of worms over and over again, even if you ignore them. So it's like, again, I'm supposed to be out here really having a wife and having a life, you feel me? I don't got time and making kids and shit. I don't like okay to, you know, like I'm not supposed to be talking to you like this, like that. And then not only that, every time I talk, you taking the shit I'm saying and blowing it up and turning it into like I'm your man or some shit. It's just weird energy, and it's like people just weird, bro. Like I don't got time for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get right. And yeah, that's it, man. I'm trying to get right. I noticed like even being on the phone with females and shit. Like I noticed yesterday because I wrote this down. I'm like, I don't got a problem getting on the phone with no females. I don't. I did it millions of times. But what's been happening lately is the devil been really pulling my leg because when you live with certain people, and I noticed this shit, bro. This shit is always happening, bro. Like certain people can fuck. Okay, your vibe. Like I said, I started this off talking about vibe, right? If you look at the feelings chart, the feelings chart. I talk about in my other video. You can't have trust and have fear, worry, doubt, any of those negative low vibrate. You can't have them at the same time. You got to choose one. Either you trust life or you're in a good vibe of like joy and peace and these good vibes, or you're in the lower vibes. You're in scared or you got fear of something. So when you live with narcissistic people or people who are like hammerhead sharks, they only think this way and shit. They come around you and judge or say something negative. And what they do is they fuck up your vibe. And once you're like Kendrick Lamar said, bitch, don't kill my vibe, right? They the bitch gotta always kill your vibe, right? So when they do that bitch ass shit, what they really doing is making it to where you can't, like I told y'all, when y'all get on the phone with females, y'all want to throw that sexy voice on. You want to have a masculine frame. You want to have your testosterone high and shit. You want her to hear the lion roar and shit, right? But you know, and I'm gonna give y'all a little story just so y'all don't think I'm bugging, because this shit really happened. One time I ran into some Spanish joints in the apartments. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this was on my old channel. Ran into some Spanish joints, and I promise you, this shit. And this is why I'm gonna give y'all this shit so y'all could really just be like, he not tripping. This shit is real. And I know y'all probably go through it too, some of y'all. So I get on the phone, Shorty called me or I call her, something like that, and I'm on the phone right here. So this fucking doofus walk out of the room. I don't mean to disrespect, but they walk out the room and they start talking to me like I'm like a bitch. Like, you feel me? Like oh, you should do that, need to do that. You know, just talking to you like they don't know no better. You feel me? Like, you feel me with that type of shit. Like, and I gotta pause the phone. I'm like, yo, I'm on the phone. Like, you tripping? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think they either said something like, I don't care, or da da, or they just said, oh, I'm sorry, or something like that. But either way it went, it was too late. You feel me? Because you don't fuck my vibe up. They don't understand the way the vibe is everything in the game. You know what I'm saying? It's totality. It's everything in life. It's everything in life. It'd be times where I get pissed off. Like, I'm gonna give you another example. Cause that she they totally fucked that up. Cause the girl done hung up on me and shit. Well, cause my voice was all different when I got back on the phone and shit. Because like I said, we're trained to respect our elders. So if someone talking to you crazy, they gonna fuck your vibe up. Then the chick gonna hear it in your voice because you don't no longer sound very masculine. You feel me? You gotta have your shit together when it comes to these women. Now, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. If y'all think I'm weak for that or whatever, but I lost that shit, and I was like, fuck her, because she really hung up. And then when I tried to call her, she wasn't picking up no more. So I just like fuck her. And this was like last year, 2 years ago, some shit. And we don't got way more females since her, but it just showed me in that moment like a chick really don't want to fuck with no nigga who is like going through these type of situations. So it was like, damn, like, harsh reality. Like, you can't really even get no girlfriend or really come up with no females if, you know what I'm saying, you got you living in your life not really in order. You feel me? And it don't even got to do with tricking or having your money up or nothing like that. But it's just, why should she? Why, as a man, you supposed to invite a female into a comfortable situation. That's the least of our responsibilities. A chick won't even want to get horny or come if she's not comfortable. So like, people just don't want to be invited into chaos. So that's what I was really aiming at with saying that. But the other day I'm in the store. I'm trying to think because I think I just forgot. But something similar happened. Oh yeah, this chick that I try to talk to in the store, and she, every time she see me in the store, she be on my, hi, like smiling, because she said she had a girlfriend, so I left her alone. But she still, whenever she see me, she positioned herself in front of me on purpose, and I noticed it. So like, each time I'm around this particular person, this person will just challenge me. You feel me? Just out the fucking blue, like on purpose. Like they don't got no reason to be alive but for to challenge me. You feel me? And what happens is that I'll notice that my spirit has been tainted. You feel me? So y'all seeing these videos, I'm naturally right now I'm neutral. Like, I'm not like happy and I'm not mad. Like, I'm just able to be balanced. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's important in life. But this motherfucker get off on bringing you below that threshold. So they'll say some dumb shit to you to get you in your feelings or get you overly thinking or judging yourself. And then I'll notice like I'm walking in a store and it's full of women in here. But Trader Joe's or something, it's full of women, like all over the fucking place. Like like, you feel me? Like, and it's too frequent that I'm in one of these environments, if I'm around this person, that I have to kind of like um fix my vibe, because or at least I become self-conscious about my vibe. And both of those things could lead to missed opportunities and failures, because in my past it been times where um my vibe will be off, and that'll make it to where that's a non-negotiable for a woman, like, in my opinion. Like, yeah, there's times where your vibe could be off and you making a mad face or you mad, and a chick just think you cute as fuck, so it's like, okay, well, shit, she must not know that I'm pissed off, and I'm gonna chop it up with her regardless, and I'm gonna fix my vibe in her face, you know what I'm saying, while I'm talking to her. And I've been doing that a little bit lately, some with some females. But a lot of the times when I'm really getting these women, it's either online or I'm not around this person at all. You feel me? So like, you'll just notice like um the vibe is everything. Like like 100%. And if you're gonna take one thing from this video, protect your vibe, bro. Protect your fucking vibe, bro. Like don't eat no dumb shit. Like the devil get off on you eating dumb shit. The devil get off on you not getting proper sleep. The devil get off, bro. If you got live with a narcissist or live near it, bro, put some separation in between y'all right now. Like put some separation in between, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like it's crazy, bro. This shit really crazy. So like for me, man, like I said, man, it's all energy, man, and vibration. It's just the same thing, bro. And like I said, these women are literally attracted to how solid you are. How solid you are is literally connected to the vibe that you're in or not in. Either the one that you're in or the fact that you're not in any of them lower ones. Because when you get in your feelings, it's like it's so easy for a chick to just be like, nah, I'm good. Or that's when you get those type of answers. But when you really in a solid or neutral state, you can't really reject the guy who's in a solid or neutral state because he's not really A, going to chase you, and B, he might be pursuing you, but it just feel different. It don't even really feel like he really wants you. So it's like the woman gonna submit to that. But when you, soon as your energy is chaotic or off, it make everything different. It changes the dynamics, and it just shows you to be a bitch. That's literally like that's all I'm gonna say in this video. It shows you to be a bitch, and if I've been living like a bitch, so be it. But that shit over with, bro. Because like I said, I've been working on myself so heavily that I know you know, motherfuckers gonna be mad because you can't control me no more because the shit I'm on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the devil get off on your weaknesses, and the devil get off on you not knowing your own weaknesses and them knowing them, but you don't know them. So, you know, when you study your enemy and you know how they're gonna try to piss you off or gonna try to like run game on you or some shit like that, they just get mad. You just look at them, they be mad as fuck because they know they can't control you. They know they can't. And that's the problem. A lot of these people who are older than you, they really little kids inside. So they'll just troll you. If you don't put a stop to that shit, they just troll you. Fuck up your vibe Monday through Sunday, nigga. And then you get around some bad shit. You don't even feel right. You don't even feel like you deserve to talk to the bad shit because you like, man, she ain't gonna fuck with me. My vibe is bad right now. Like, and then she might even fuck with you like that. But again, you don't feel like she going to, which is the biggest thing in game is feeling like she's gonna fuck with you. You know, it's like a salesman that go to a door and he got a bad energy. I'm gonna be like, why the fuck you trying to sell me something with bad energy? Nigga, I could have did better without you coming to my door. You know what I'm saying? And that's how women think. Like, if you're not adding value when you see them, with the bare minimum of having good energy, it's like, what the fuck? What type of nigga is this? And that's what I'm saying, bro. The devil will do that to you because it's all spiritual. So the devil will have it to where somebody's in your life just pulling your strings, pulling your strings on a daily basis. You know, I just made a video about getting OTP, getting on the phone. You wouldn't even make that correlation between someone pulling your strings and you being on the phone with some shit. But that shit really do add up for me. Like, cause I noticed, bro, that day I was on the phone, my voice got shakier and shit. Cause I'm being straight challenged, but I'm being disrespected too. But I'm talking to a chick I never talked to before. So it's like this is my first impression. And it's like she gonna automatically think like, who the fuck is that yelling at this nigga? Like, and it's just like embarrassing first of all, but second of all, it's like you acting tough, you're not even tough. So it's like now I'm really mad because like now I got a goofball challenging me and acting tough. You're not really tough, and so now it's just like it's a way though, fellas, to handle everything. So you really could handle that, or like I say, step out on the porch. If you got a loud animal in your crib, step out on the porch. Go for a walk on the phone. But chicks still gonna wonder like, why are you walking on the phone? But you just gotta separate yourself from haters, bro. It's really be haters, bro. Haters. Haters. Sometimes they be right in your face, but you don't label them as haters. So it's like they go under the radar a lot of the time. So it's like in this game, you can't afford to have any haters on your slate or on your plate. You know what I'm saying? You can't, bro. You can't. I can't. I don't know if y'all can, but I can't. Can't tolerate that shit, bro. Can't. Did it for too long. I did it for a couple years, brother. She can't happen. Can't happen, bro. Like y'all talk about handsome men's game and all that shit, bro. Haters really exist, bro. And it's something that we heard since the 90s as a slogan about haters. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping all this shit. But it's true, but it's like I'm naturally a nice guy. You feel me? So I really don't be seeing that shit. And even if I see it, I might just give it the benefit of the doubt. But like I said, that's a weakness, you know what I'm saying? And me working on my own financial game and my own independence and shit like that. Like I said, it come with hate because motherfucker really can't tell you nothing. See, a hater will be right next to you and just start saying shit that don't even got nothing to do with nothing. They'll distract you too. If they realize like, okay, this is gonna be too obvious of some hate, they won't say it. They'll just distract you by changing the topic over to something else. If you start talking about something positive, they start talking about something else. And they do that as a war weapon to cause division in your mind from whatever it is that's positive. Because what they don't tell you is by your success, you're also hurting them. So they not telling you that. So it's like you don't know. You just trying to be you. You're innocent. You're just trying to talk about shit that happens in your life. Oh, somebody just gave me something for free. Oh, I just got this. It sound like you. It sound like either A, you bragging, or B, you ain't never had shit. That's how they taking it. But in reality, if you was talking to a winner, you was talking to another winner or somebody on your level, they'll just be like, "Oh, well, that's dope." Even if they don't